Earth, the blue film set that shouldn't exist, but does. If I looked at Earth with the eyes of a NASA scientist and the heart of a filmmaker, I wouldn't introduce it as the third planet from the sun. I'd call it what it truly is, a fragile masterpiece, quietly projecting the only movie of its kind in the known universe. Out there, space is not dark the way a rural night is dark. It's a deep, absolute black, an ink that doesn't forgive. Against that backdrop, Earth hangs like a blue jewel that somehow seems to breathe. It doesn't glow on its own. It isn't a flashy neon world, but when sunlight touches it, it wakes up. Oceans flash a living cobalt. White clouds swirl like slow-motion silk ribbons, and continents carry the unmistakable colors of life. And here's the first surprising truth. Most worlds we know are essentially silent. We found thousands of planets beyond our solar system. Many are scorched, many are frozen. Many likely have skies of poisonous gas or surfaces crushed under impossible pressure. In a very real sense, they are dead quiet. Beautiful maybe, but still. Earth is the opposite. It moves, circulates, churns, sings. It's not a static rock, it's a system in motion. The special effects layer you never think about. Air. Every great film needs atmosphere, and Earth's is literally the difference between a living story and an empty set. Here's the wild part. Earth's atmosphere is thin. If our planet were an apple, the atmosphere would be about as thick as the faint mist on its skin. That's it, a whisper of gas. And yet that whisper performs miracles. It blocks deadly ultraviolet radiation that would shred DNA like paper. It holds just enough warmth so water can stay liquid, one of the rarest, most precious conditions we know for complex life. It allows sound to exist at all. Thunder cracking, rain tapping, wind passing through trees like a soundtrack you can feel. Without this mist, Earth would look more like Mars, a stunning landscape, a gorgeous desert, yet lifeless, silent, and brutal, a film set with no actors. Now meet the lead role no one can replace. Earth is the only planet we know so far with stable, liquid water sitting openly on the surface, not buried under kilometers of ice, not boiling away, not existing only as fleeting vapor, liquid, stable, persistent. Oceans cover more than 70% of the planet, and they're not just scenic, they're the engine room. They regulate temperature, move heat around the globe, shape weather, carve coastlines, and feed ecosystems from microscopic plankton to whales the size of buses. In cinema, water is a symbol, memory, life, time. In science, it's even more literal. Water is the solvent that lets chemistry become biology. It's the stage where complex life can rehearse, evolve, and eventually become aware. And if you want a twist worthy of a screenplay, every molecule of water you drink today has a backstory that's older than anything you can imagine. That water may once have coursed through the body of a dinosaur and may have drifted through clouds billions of years ago when the planet was still young and volcanic and strange. Earth's water is a time traveler. You were sipping history. The beating heart beneath your feet. Earth looks calm from space, blue, white, serene. But that calm is a mask. Deep beneath the crust you live on is a metallic underworld, an outer core of molten iron whipping and rotating like a churning furnace. That motion generates Earth's magnetic field, an invisible shield so important it's hard to overstate. The magnetic field bends the solar wind, a stream of charged particles blasting outward from the sun. Without that shielding, the solar wind would slowly strip our atmosphere away over time, paling the planet like fruit. That's not hypothetical. Mars is the cautionary tale. It likely lost much of its atmosphere long ago, and with it, much of its ability to keep water stable on the surface. Earth's magnetic field is not a bonus feature, it's life support. You could say Earth isn't just a planet, it's a planet with a defense system. The rhythm that writes the seasons. A good film has pacing. Earth has choreography. Our planet doesn't sit still. It spins, giving us day and night, a constant flip between light and shadow that shapes biology, behavior, sleep, migration, and the daily beat of life itself. But the deeper magic is in the tilt. Earth's axis leans about 23.5 degrees, and that slight, elegant tilt is responsible for one of the most dramatic story arcs on the planet, the seasons. That angle creates ice and thaw, monsoons and dry spells, growing seasons and migrations. It helps sculpt rainforests, deserts, tundras, and the conditions that made human civilization possible. A few degrees more, a few degrees less, and the movie could be unrecognizable. Earth's stability is not guaranteed by size or luck alone. It's a choreography of motion that is held, so far. The biggest plot twist we know: life that knows it's alive. Here's the part that still feels like science fiction, even to scientists. In hundreds of billions of galaxies, we know exactly one place where matter has arranged itself into something that can wonder about the cosmos. Earth is where atoms learned to become cells. Cells learned to become minds, and minds learned to ask questions like, what is Earth? What are we? Are we alone? Humans are not the center of the universe, not even close, but we may be something just as strange, a way for the universe to look back at itself. For the first time, at least that we know, stardust became self-aware. That might be the most astonishing fact in all of science. The climax? A planet that looks borderless and breakable. From orbit, you don't see countries. You don't see borders, flags, or the lines we draw on maps. You don't see arguments, ideologies, or wars. You see one world, one thin layer of air clinging to a rocky sphere, one delicate balance, temperature, chemistry, oceans, winds, working non-stop to keep life possible. And when you truly understand how thin that atmospheric mist is, how dependent we are on water remaining liquid, how the magnetic field protects us, how the climate hangs on fragile feedbacks, you start to recognize the real question modern science is asking. Movies often build to a moment where you wonder, will the main character survive? Right now, in the real world, we're asking that about Earth because we are part of the story, and our choices are writing the next scenes. An ending that isn't finished yet. Earth is not immortal. No planet is. It exists by balance. Beautiful, ruthless balance. Too much heat, too little air, no shielding, no water stability, the wrong tilt, and the entire plot collapses. So maybe the question isn't, will Earth continue to exist? Earth will continue in some form for a long time. The sharper, more personal question is this: will we deserve to appear in the next installment of this film? Because if Earth is a masterpiece, then we are not just the audience. We are also the characters. And, whether we admit it or not, sometimes we're holding the camera.